so 11 is asking for the range. You guys will do that because we just went through the front side. You need to write an equation for that absolute value function that you're looking at, right? Okay, so it looks like this. Fair enough, right? Okay, same thing, opposite A's follow K. All right, so when you look at this, if we're going to solve it algebraically, you always need 2 points. So this is a practice of questions. Granted, we did a quadratic. Question 8, where I give you the vertex point, and then I say it contains another point. Most of you probably just messed up on your order of operations, so you know what you're doing. Okay, what I see is my vertex is -1, 2. And so that's HK. Yeah? We're good? Okay, you need another point. You need a containing point, meaning the graph contains this point. And so 0, 3, right? So I'm grabbing this one and this one. Right, so here's my 0, 3. This is my -1, +2. And so this is now XY. All right, so we're doing the textbook algebraic way. And then after, I'll show you guys the rise run way. Okay, can I substitute? Yes? All right. So I'm going to substitute all this in. And so 3 is Y. Remember, A is always what you're looking for. That's your goal. That's what you have to find. X is 0. H is -1. So I'm going to put a +1. And then +2, right? Because it's X minus, right? It's minus a -1. And so that's my +1. So far, so good? Keep going. All right, we're going to clean it up. So 3A1, because 0 + 1, right? Okay, remember, this is always the coefficient to A. Right? It's not 1 + 2 is 3, take 3 over. Oh, I get 0. No, no, no. This 1 is a coefficient to A, so what you really have is 1A + 2. And remember, absolute value just means distance. I didn't mean to make it that long. Okay, so this is 0. Where's +1, right? Because that's a 1. It's 1 unit away. Doesn't care about right or left. It's 1 unit away from the 0 origin, and so that's why it becomes a 1. That's why your negative becomes a positive and your positive becomes a positive. Because it's really asking how far away is it from 0. It doesn't care about right or left or north or south. It just says how far away. How many miles? 5. Okay, that's it. It just wants to know. All right, subtract 2, and I get 1. So A is 1. All right, so your equation is 1, X + 1 + 2. And obviously, if you wanted to clean it up, you don't even have to write the 1. You guys know that these two are equivalent, right? And that's a 1. That's absolute values, right? You guys know these mean the same thing, correct? Okay, that was it. That's you solving it textbook, algebraically, substitution, order of operations. It's perfect. All right, what if you don't want to do that? If you look at your graph, I don't know why I think that's funny. Okay. -1, 2. And then 0, 3. That's... You guys, why can't I graph? I'm thinking, I know why. My brother blows his nose like that, and it sounds like an elephant is in the room, and that's why I'm just laughing inside, because it reminds me of my brother. Okay, but it's way louder. All right, look. This is 2, this is 3. So this is negative 1, 2, 0, 3. So all I'm doing is grabbing these 2 points, correct? Okay, look at your pathway. Oh wait, that's 2, ladies. Look, if I go from the vertex to 0, 3, I'm going to move 1 right, 1 up, right? So if I look at it, I moved 1 unit to the right, 1 unit up. It's a 1, 1, right? So you make a fraction of that. The y is on top, the x is on the bottom. Or the vertical movement is on top, the horizontal is on the bottom. So what's my vertical movement? 1. What's my horizontal movement? 1. What's 1 divided by 1? 1. So what's the a value? 1. And you just throw it in. So you should still be able to, this looks so bad, you should still be able to solve it algebraically, but ultimately grab your vertex, grab the other containing point that you grabbed, find the pathway, vertical, numerator, horizontal, denominator. Yeah? Okay, so move it, or are you guys okay? Yeah? Move it. Okay, so if you look here at number 14, okay, first of all, is this concave up or down? Down. So is the a value going to be negative or positive? Negative. Yeah? Negative, because it's down. So you know this is going to have a negative a value, right? You can't even see that. You know this is going to have a negative a, right? Because it's down. All right, so try the whole vertex grabbing another point. Okay, what are the coordinates to my vertex here? What is it? -2, right? Yeah, bless you. All right, give me another point that's on the grid, like in one of the grid lines. Which one would you grab? You need to see. Yeah. -2, -3. So these are the 2 points that we're focused on. Yes? All right, do your pathway. How many units? How many units? How many units horizontally? How many units vertically do I move? 1, 1, right? 1 to the right, 1 down. So what's 1 over 1? Remember, vertical on top. I know, they're both the same numbers, so you're like, what's the point? Horizontal on the bottom. And so what's 1 over 1? 1. But the a is negative, so a is -1. So your equation is y equal a, -1, x plus 3 minus 2. Or if you don't want to, if you want to write like a textbook or a test, 1 is implied, so you write it this way, right? Just like, oh, do you want a water bottle? You don't say, oh, do you want 1 water bottle? Okay, so either of these. So there you go. But you can completely substitute these into x, y, hk, -3a, -2 plus 3 minus 2. Clean all that up. You should get a as -1. Yeah. Can I hit stop recording? Yeah, okay. But it'll kind of blink. Okay. All right, so try that whole